He is led with his arm. I know you can't. He's got to go and speak to his lino. He has to. Full. Lino, we're not screaming and shouting, but that reaction, he is led with his arm.
We haven't been able to travel around as much of the country as we would have liked this season, what with Dorking Wanderers being in the National League South. Still, we have been looking forward to a trip down to the southwest coast to visit Weymouth. It's a seaside town situated on and sheltered by the mouth of the River Wey and the third largest settlement in Dorset after Bournemouth and Poole. Its football club first appeared in 1890 and it was a founding member of the Dorset League, turning fully pro in 1907. Those involved say the 1940s to the 1980s were the club's glory years. In the 80s, they dropped out of the conference, and in the early 2000s they did return, but with that success coming with a lot of debt, and by 2012 the club was struggling on and off the pitch. From that point, however, plans were made to keep Weymouth from ever finding themselves under the control of a dodgy owner ever again, and success returned to the pitch too. They're now in their third consecutive season in the south, although the table does not look good. Weymouth are rooted to the bottom with no wins in their last 10 outings, so a visit from Marc White's Dorking Wanderers is a little daunting. For Dorking are looking up at the top of the table, knowing they're just a couple of wins away from catching Torquay United. Would that it were so simple. Point of order, we messed up Mark's microphone this week, and it's not his fault for a change.
Stinks of shit, man, by the way. That fucking pisses me off. Can I just shit? Try and find one in the fucking corridor. Do you know what I mean? I think there's nothing I need to say to you. I think you're a fucking brilliant team. I think you are really good with each other now. Everyone knows each other, half the season together. Like, everyone knows how we play. Really, really good. This lot today, boys, they're gonna no games on and stuff like that around the area. It's a great day for us to get points. You have to understand that. That's how football works. You go and get points, and people ain't playing, and they get backlogs of games. But more importantly, you just keep winning. It's a great opportunity today. Put the pitch in either side, yeah, by about a metre or so. You can see that this week. And they're just going to boom this ball. And you've been on there, it's narrow. Told you the keeper's got a great kick. I think they're going to make this an absolute, they're going to try and make it a battle. There's only so much battling you can do. Accrington can battle against Liverpool, but they get beat 5 in the end, right? But it does mean those that are starting need to be really ready for that type of game. Yeah, it might be we have to wear them down, win 1-0 second half, and just wear them down. We shouldn't get frustrated with that. So we've got to work really fucking hard to win our duels all over the pitch, be neat and tidy. I think we need to massively stay away from yellows. Let's really stay away from them, get the ref on our side, being the away team. I think that's really important as well. We're expecting them to be a 4-4-2. I think their best player in terms of on the deck is their goalie. But this bloke, good shit, number 10, he's really happy and he plays like it'll be like a 4-4-1-1. Okay, but he's actually probably the best player. He does score goals, George. He's way more smart than he is hard working. He's not a hard worker, but he's cute. The bloke, their tone, is just going to run, right? And we're in a full press game, so I need, Milson and Bren, you are picking up. That's the bottom line. But obviously you're doing two jobs at times. If they're going really direct, you're covering round as well, yeah? So Morgan and Charlie, that'll be man for man, yeah? Simple. And then Jordan and Josh are going to play. It's a really strong back five, like away from home, back five, 1-0, 2-1. That's what it should look like, yeah? That's where we are. Above all, we've got to compete. We've had some great warm-ups, yeah? We've had one win in 2025, yeah? Can be a really good month for us this, right, okay? So 1-0 today is good enough, but everybody's got to be on the money, ready to fucking go here, okay? You two get ready to score these fullbacks, okay? Good stuff. Playing under a lack of pressure, really, because new manager, they've got a lot of work to do here. They've not got any results. They're playing one of the better sides in the league. What's to lose? Do you know what I mean? So I think we need to be prepared for a real tough battle. What they'll be able to give is some physicality. Direct plays will be dangerous. They're going to run. And we're going to have to try and keep them at bay in terms of their physicality. Match it, and then hopefully our sort of superior shape and pattern will take over. I think it'll be a really tough game. Not all these games in this league are tough, to be honest. But it's a good day to have a good day, you know. Lots of games off. I mean, it's like a different world down here. We've driven 2.5 hours. We've left -7. Everything white, everything being called off, including artificial games. And down here it's lovely, so it's a really good day for football. I think it's always good competitively to try and get points when others aren't. It doesn't matter about games in hand. They just end up being a mounting pressure if you're the chasing team. But that said, at the moment we're only really in the playoff race. That's kind of where we are, and I think that's all anyone can claim at the moment. If the season started again, and it doesn't start again, and it can't start again, and that is the beauty of football. With the boys we brought in and the sort of how together they are and how they've learned to play together, I think we have a great season. Do you know what I mean? I think we really would. But I was looking at the coach before and sort of services and just the little groups of who talks to who, and they all talk to each other now. And like, when you think about it, there's a lot of boys that weren't here last season. A lot of boys, you know, across the back. Camp, Brooking, Milson, Morgan Williams, Jordan Williams. You know, so in that lineup today, potentially up to 6 boys that weren't here last year, including the keeper. So therefore, you could argue it might take half the season to get going. That doesn't guarantee anything moving forward, because next season we might have to do it all again. But I think if you're looking at where we are as a team, we've got a puncher's chance of a really good season, and we're never far from the headlines, and we're quietly doing our thing.
Without a working mic on the gaffer, we're going to have to try and convey his feelings ourselves, or at least use the people with mics nearby, or maybe just focus on them. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, 4-3-3, yeah.
Coach Rob and Coach James think they're up against a 4-3-3, which is pretty much what they expected before the game. And with all of their flying wingers either injured or banned, Dorking need the likes of Josh Brooking and Jordan Norville-Williams to cover the wide areas. That seems like a pretty good plan.
Lock this up! Good! Stay in there, Rob!
Dorking have started the half pretty well. Brooking looks lively down the right, and the set plays have potential. Still, nothing's ever really easy for Dorking, and just a few minutes into the game, Brooking makes the universal gestures for "my hamstring's fucked."
Josh's hamstring, Turks. His hammy's gone.
Without a mic on, we can't be sure if he's saying anything at all here, although we are pretty sure he's just standing there in disbelief.
Does he know?
Get it off now.
He's done.
Dills, take your time.
Dills, take your time, please, mate.
Got it there when I burst there.
Yeah, exactly was it. In terms of the last time, yeah, as in worse, you reckon, or lay back for me? I just need to take a bit of time with it, that's all. Yeah. They got time to get sorted.
Slow it right down, mate. Slow it right down. We're nowhere near ready.
They're not ready yet, ref. Might as well let them walk off, because they're not.
Jonathan, have you got that?
All good, got it. Yeah.
A reshuffle is in order here. Dan Gallagher's coming on in defence as Dorking go to a back 4, and that means Alfie Rutherford is playing wide right, and Jason is down the middle as a lone striker.
We're going back 4.
The injury has stunted Dorking's opening promise, and Weymouth would do well to make the most of that.
George is here.
Fucking hell, Milton. Hook it.
Almost out of nowhere, Weymouth take the lead in spectacular fashion. The ball is thrown at the Dorking defence from high in the air a couple of times, and the away side just can't clear it. So when it sits up for Ben Greenwood, the defender doesn't mess about. Instead, he thwacks a volley that loops over Harrison Fulks and into the bottom corner to make it 1-0.
George, Rob, come on, let's go. George, come on, let's go. Hey, you give him info to fucking hook it as well, come on.
Wanderers need to respond, and before they can do that, they've got to get to grips with the shape that they've switched into.
Stay out. Stay out, Mill, stay out.
Yes! Come on! Easy as that, fuck off. Tell me Milton's a fucking liven up.
Well, they got used to the shape change pretty quickly, all things considered, for Wanderers are on level terms just 3 minutes after going behind. Charlie Carter plays in Alfie Rutherford down the right side, and he slides the ball across the 6-yard box for his old partner in crime, Jason Pryor, who taps in before dramatically throwing himself into the net in celebration.
George, at times you can squeeze. Because they got the two, you can squeeze.
Charlie and Jace just need to do what they done the other day. Charlie and Jace just need to do what they done the other day. Release that left centre. Jordan, just for this one, down in front! Down in front! Great ball.
Good ball, that.
And ball! And ball, Lino! Oh, fucking hell, Line.
Forbes, you want to buy my goalie gloves up, so that's a great save.
We're so unconvinced that should have been a penalty, we're not even going to show a replay.
Alfie's on their first ball.
With no wins in 10 games and a wonder goal being immediately undone, Weymouth are looking unsurprisingly dispirited, while Wanderers are looking equally as confident that they can take control of this one.
DG! Brennan!
Yes! Hard game.
That wasn't me, that's Brennan.
The turnaround is complete, for now at least, as Dorking Wanderers take the lead from a well-worked corner. Either that or the home side defended it really badly. Let's take a look. The defenders are kind of marking by zone and also by man, I think, I'm not really sure, but neither is effective in stopping Brennan Camp, who races across the box to the near post, where he puts his head on the ball and diverts it into the far corner for his 5th goal of the season.
George, let's go, come on!
Good goal.
Fucking hell!
Fucking hell!
Oh, that's fucking two. He ain't even looking at the fucking ball. He ain't even looking at the ball there. He ain't even looking at the ball. Seriously, he is not even looking at the ball there. That's fucking naughty.
Saab Ibrahim Might did look a little reckless there, but I'm not even convinced he certainly hasn't hit him in the head. The only question really is this a Chekhov's yellow card?
Is there any blood or anything?
Yeah?
No, again.
Is there any blood or anything?
Nah, no blood.
No blood, all good.
All good. Look at me a sec, Bren. Just fucking make this look.
Dorking will be going in pretty happy with things as they stand, although they do have one last chance before the break to extend their lead.
Run him.
Up and run.
Alfie.
Full run.
Great run,
Fucking
Morg.
strike, son. Yeah, love that. Don't mind that at all.
Go on, go on!
When Rob Milsom gives away a free kick on the halfway line, he reacts by kicking the ball away, and that's a mandatory yellow card.
Good lads.
It's not a foul.
As much as the bench don't like it, that's just the way it is.
Fucking busy. Chuck it in there, George. Last seconds.
Oh, anyone.
Fucking Dan Gallagher.
Gaffer, you got subs in or out?
No, stay out.
Stay out, there you go.
This is us, that half, yeah. Morg, if you find yourself brilliantly here, if you find yourself going back home, it's fine if the ball's down here. If you can do it yourself. Because all we got to do here, Glenn, we just got to, boys, listen to me, we've got to pepper their box. We've had a lot of chances to put the ball. Rob Clover hit a couple down the left. Jordan hasn't quite put it in early enough, right, down the left. We've had the ball on the right-hand side 3-4 times. At one point, this is the constructive pick, I thought it was a really good half to come from behind him. There was one point, this is us at the back foot. There was one point, we went from here and Tony ended up with the ball. That can't happen, lads. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen. Pryor, where is he? You struggling?
No.
He's pulling off every time. He's doing it for you. Every other team in this league and the one above, when Pryor pulls off, will float a ball until they give up. You've got to do it. You can't not use that strength, lads. Right? And especially, the pitch is a little bit slippy, right? So we're playing backwards, no problem, if it changes the landscape of what's happening. Do you understand? But we get opportunity to deliver the ball. We deliver the ball. Alfie, you coming inside with them runs is a real problem for them, right? That's the thing. All we've got to do is just keep the ball, and it's all about the opposite fullback, but mainly the right back, because they're basically just the centre forwards following Tone, so like sort of like Dan's out, and it's like this bloke can't be asked to do two play, can't be asked to do one, let alone two, so it's easy to play out that side. Go and get the next goal, but also in your head here, listen to me, in your head here, use your superior fitness to run over these now. Have a really fucking fast start. Don't let them think. Don't slow up the pace of the game next 10 minutes. Great team playing phases. They go, right, after half time, we're going to have a big 10 minutes here. We're going to really put a shift in. We're going to fucking wear them down after 10 minutes. Let them know it's all about us this afternoon. Yeah? So come on. Come on.
You can get more from Bunch of Amateurs on BOA Plus. For as little as £1 a month, you can get access to extended episodes on Patreon and on YouTube memberships. The supercut of most episodes tend to be 2 or 3 times as long. You also get behind the scenes content, rewatches with me the narrator and special guests like Mitch the Kit Man and Alfie Rutherford, and maybe Niall McManus if he turns up. You get the post-match interviews.
Fuck you, George.
The team talks.
You need to fucking liven up when you're gone! I'm telling you!
And navel gazing in the coach chats.
I mean, the bottom line is we're hanging in there.
Anything we shoot that doesn't make the episodes tends to find a home on BOA Plus. And by signing up, you're supporting the channel to make sure we get to keep making the show. So head to bunchofamateurs.com to find out more about our memberships. Weymouth were blitzed in the second half of the first half, and yet they're only 1 goal down, so it's safe to assume they're going to have a proper go here, and while they do intend to start the half strongly, they're up against a well-organised Dorking outfit.
Good chat, Glenn.
Good. Got a nick there.
Forward. One more, good enough.
Better you three. Good. That's the shape. Perfect. No, it's the same.
He's gone back out there now, the 9.
Has he now?
Yeah.
Reckon the gaff came.
The coaches are looking out for changes on the other side, although it looks like Weymouth have ultimately kept the same shape.
Round the back is on the right.
Yeah, I've got a fast stick now.
Huh?
I've got a fast stick
Not
now.
me. Fast stick is so open. Look at the fast stick here. It's so open.
Spicy.
There he is. Look. There he is.
Brendan.
Oh, Brent.
Oh, Brendan. Fucking go for it, Brendan.
Before the game, we asked Josh Taylor how many minutes he reckoned he could manage in this, his first game back from injury. It's been about 3 months. He said something like 10 before he starts to gas. So here he is, returning to first team action in the 50th minute.
Have a good one, Joshy.
Folks, bigger angles. Bigger angles. Off of George.
For Weymouth to get back into this game, they're going to need a few things to go their way, and we might just be seeing that here. Harrison's clearance leads to some head tennis, and eventually Weymouth force a corner.
Stop his fuck. Dan, tag him.
Morgan's got to turn out, and then George has got to talk to Morgan now.
a handball. It's a handball. Fourth, it's a handball. It's a handball. Fourth, it's a handball. He's literally limped with his arm. It's a handball. No. I know you can't, but it is a handball. I'm telling you, it's a handball. He is fucking limp with his arm. I know you can't. He's got to go and speak to his lino. He has to. Fourth, lino. We're not screaming and shouting, but that reaction, he is limp with his arm.
When an entire team reacts like that, it's pretty obvious something's gone awry, and we suspect the referee knows it. Still, he can only go on what he's seen, and to his credit, it was not exactly easy to see such a brief moment.
Alf, don't worry.
Fortunately, we have plenty of cameras, and lots of time to take a closer look. Brandon Goodship delivers a quality out-swinging corner, and captain Calvin Brooks leaps high to meet it, but not high enough. So he poked his arm in the air and diverted the ball inside the far post. For the avoidance of any doubt, here's a freeze frame of his arm connecting with the ball. Now, we don't exactly blame the captain of the team, bottom of the table, for cheating, for he has most definitely cheated here. It's the culture of football to treat the referee as an adversary rather than have any kind of honour code. But then again, if you're willing to intentionally cheat the referee, you can't complain when a ref gets it wrong.
He's still doing the sub.
Hold on. He's still doing a sub. Yeah?
Still doing it?
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't hear what Marc's saying, but it's probably something like, oh well, these things happen. On with the game, lads. Niall McManus is coming off the bench now, so Wanderers have someone who can punt the ball in the air in the general direction of the penalty area. If you think back to the first half, you might remember that Rob Milsom got booked for kicking the ball away.
Kicking the ball away, fool! Kicking the ball away!
And he's just kicked the ball away. He's just kicked the ball away, right? Like Milson. Warren, I don't like it, right? But he's made a rod for his own back here. Warren, he's made a rod for his own back.
It's exactly the same.
No, listen.
It's exactly the same.
100%.
It's shit, but it's exactly the same.
Weymouth gaffer Warren Feeney is understandably defensive, but as Coach Dino says, it is the same as the mandatory yellow in the first half. Just the referee decided not to do it this time.
Why is it a chat and ours ain't a chat?
Fourth. He's got to be consistent. He has to be consistent with what he's done. He got it wrong earlier.
Why is it a chat and ours isn't a chat? Why is it? Can you ask him? Fourth, can you ask him?
He's got to be fucking consistent.
He said to come and talk to you. Okay, yeah, that's me. Yeah. Can you ask him why? Fourth, can you ask him why that's a chat and ours wasn't a chat?
In more positive news, it's nice to see Josh Taylor go on a Josh Taylor run again.
We'll go back to the front two.
The ball away.
Front two is going to go right. But just there's later.
Reece Murphy's going on as Wanderers go back to a front two in an effort to get a winner.
Oh, Reece played for Jono, didn't he? One time. But you can tell by the reaction.
Yeah, by the player,
Fucking zero imagination about that, is there?
Fucking ain't even 10 yards, that.
The game has been a bit messy, and as it heads to the final quarter, Dorking are pushing up while Weymouth, understandably fearing another defeat, are dropping deeper.
Come on, Chaz, fucking get out.
Lock this up. Yes, good! Come up behind it! Come up, marking, Bren! Forward!
Weymouth clear the corner, and Wanderers keep the attack alive, apparently with a plan for Niall to kick it high into the air.
Morgs, your toes! Niall, get up!
I didn't even see it. Was it good? I didn't see it. Was it good? I didn't even see it.
Poor Coach Dino had his view obscured. Fortunately, we had plenty of cameras on what may well be the goal of the season for Dorking Wanderers. After Niall punted the ball into the air as if it were the late 1920s, Calvin Brooks headed it out of the box, only for Reece Murphy to spot a chance to unleash a volley. Displaying technique rarely seen at this level. His controlled efforts flew like an arrow, pinpointing the far corner of William Buse's goal. It's a finish that may well win the game for Wanderers, and a worthy one at that.
I literally just see him go like that, and then the ball go in.
Coaches James and Rob are working on a plan to see the game out.
4-4-2 it. 4-4-2 it. and just get Jason to do underneath.
Yeah, you could.
He's down, he's down, he's down. We've got to tell the fourth. Fourth! Fourth! Goalie's down!
We don't know if this is for real. We don't have Marc's mic. We can't possibly comment.
Keep him down. Keep him down. Who's got the wire? Keep him down.
Okay, it's a fair cop.
Listen to me. Listen to me. George, go right back. George, go right back, yeah? Running centre half with Dan. Rob, we now have a +1 at the back. We're doing really well, but they're on our back line and we're 3-2 up. Morg, you just sit in front. Yeah. It should be, 3 for 3. Josh, you go inside. You go centre mid. Don't get past the ball, you don't need to. So it'll be you and you. Reese, unbelievable goal, by the way.
Cool.
Slide out like Alfie just to block the full back, and they've got a +1. Okay? Got me?
Looks like a 4-4-2 for them.
Wanderers have a new shape for the final minutes, and Weymouth have gone 4-4-2 as they look to stick it on the Dorking defence.
No foul!
Oh, wow, there's a 9.
Marks! Up to the ball, come on.
Fucking relax, Haines. Fucking get on the floor.
Fourth, we done?
In England,
How long?
Good, Brennan.
10 seconds, we're done then. 8, 7, 6. What, from the plate? We're done! Get in there. Come on! All the best, yeah? Well done, mate, all the best, all the best. Well done, mate, all the best. Well done, mate, all the best, yeah? Well done, mate, all the best, yeah?
Watching Bunch of Amateurs, you can help us out by hitting the like button and maybe leaving a comment and making sure that you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. You can also join us on BOA Plus, where we give you extra long episodes and loads of behind the scenes stuff. You get the post-match team talks, bits from me where I show you what I do in the edit suite. It's the BOA Plus members that keep this channel going more than anyone else, so join us there and we will repay you with some entertainment.